You want to talk about blind buying safe? This is, oh my gosh, you cannot go wrong with this, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not going to steer you out the wrong way. You cannot go wrong with this. Smell good family, what's the word? So check it out. I'm about to show y'all my rotation from Monday to Saturday, what I wore, what I got compliments on, what worked for me, what didn't. So typically my go-to fragrances for daily wear typically stay the same, but sometimes I rotate them out. So let's check them out. First up, from Monday to Saturday, I wore, and y'all probably guessed it, Invictus. So this is the Invictus oil. You know, I like to lather up with this on skin. And then, you know, we go with the Invictus Aqua. You know what I'm saying? So I was a little experimental, I'm not gonna lie. This is a clone of Invictus Aqua. I poured a little bit of the actual Invictus in it, even though this Invictus DNA is already in here. I just wanted it to have a little bit of a more stronger Invictus DNA. But nonetheless, got compliments on this early in the week, last week. I love this stuff. It's amazing. It's like one of the freshest green scents you could possibly get. It's very rich. Invictus Aqua is a little bit sweeter, but it still has that same kind of DNA. So from Monday to Tuesday, we went with Invictus and Invictus Aqua. We layer, baby. We layer over here. So on Wednesday we had, and mind you, Wednesday was a hot day. I think it was somewhere in the 80s, if I'm not mistaken, at least where I'm at. I probably should not have worn this fragrance out because this is not the type of fragrance you wear in the hot sun. But my Joma Shop package came in on Tuesday, something like that. So I was like, I wanted to wear this. Boom, we have a clone of Initio Side Effect. This is French Avenue's After Effect. This is a sexy date night fragrance. We might as well just peel this off, man. We might as well. I'll get the rest later, but sexy, sexy, sexy. This is sweet, boozy. This is a date night fragrance if I ever had one. This is very sexy, a close quarters fragrance right here. And I wore it to work. Sue me. Yeah, didn't get any compliments on it, but we gonna wear it again eventually somewhere, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get compliments on this. But it has like a sweet, almost toffee like boozy fragrance. This stuff is just good. It works, and it was so inexpensive. It's crazy how good this smells and the longevity of it for how cheap it was. This was like under $30, probably like under 25, if I'm being honest with you. But yes, Wednesday we went with French Avenue's After Effect. Bomb. On Thursday, we went with Prada Carbon, and we layered that thing with Victoria's Secret's Hem Platinum. Now I know y'all like, what? These are like 80% identical in smell. They both have like a metallic freshness to them. Both amazing fragrance. This one alone just, it supersedes expectation because it projects really well and it just smells amazing. Can't really go wrong with this. A fresh scent is always safe. So I combined the two because this one has more of a sweeter, powdery, metallic scent, and this one is more of like a bedtime fragrance because it doesn't last long and it doesn't project heavily. But together, they just work. So Thursday I wore this. I smelled amazing on Thursday. I already got compliments on these before, so I already know they just work together. Product Carbon on Thursday, and we layered it with Victoria's Secret's Hem Platinum. Slept on. This is a close quarters, late night, maybe bedtime fragrance if you wear fragrances to bed. Boom. Now, on Friday, we went with something very similar. Again, we had Product Carbon, but this time we layered it with, boom, this is a clone, oil of Creed Aventus Silver Mountain water. Damn, I don't know where my brain was at right there. Creed Aventus Silver Mountain water layered with that Product Carbon. These two just work, bro. They just work. It's something about that metallic fresh scent in this one that the Silver Mountain water has, but the Silver Mountain water is very sharp it'll cut through whatever fragrance is there because it's just that sharp of a fragrance, if you know what I mean. But it's also fresh. It's not like it's a very unique, fresh kind of scent. I can't explain it. Y'all just gotta try it. So, Product Carbon, Silver Mountain Water on Thursday. So, very sexy, very classy. Both of these paired together, you can't go wrong. So, Friday we went with Product Carbon mixed with that Silver Mountain Water, Creed Aventus Clone, the oil. Next up, on Saturday. And Saturday, I got the most compliments. And I'm gonna show y'all what I put on. And I'm gonna be honest, as you can see, there's kind of a pattern here with most of the fragrances that I wore. Majority of them had some type of fresh quality towards them, but it was a unique type of freshness. I don't like boring fresh scents. That's boring. Like, you know, everybody does fresh. Let's put a little unique spin up there. So, because of that, I went with two of the freshest scents out there. One being YSL. This is the oil, and I layered this with, and I know you're gonna be like, what? Scent.Trailzz Legacy. This is the Royal Collection. This thing, oh my gosh, bro. If you ain't never, listen, if you wanna try any of these, and you wanna talk about blind buying safe, this is, oh my gosh, you cannot go wrong with this, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna steer you out the wrong way. You cannot go wrong. Scent.Trailzz Legacy. This is just, bro, I got so many compliments on this. Now, granted, I layered, like I said, I layered with the YSL oil, and then I'll put this over it, but I really don't think the YSL was shining through. I really think it was mainly the Scent.Trailzz Legacy's, Scent.Trailzz Legacy. This stuff just, it works. It works. And it's not super expensive. This is a clone of Blue Talisman. This is a clone of Blue Talisman, and it smells 90% identical. I genuinely can't really tell the difference. And I have a decant right here of Blue Talisman. So that goes to show you, like, they're like neck and neck as far as how they smell. Yeah, so I got complimented earlier in the morning wearing these. I was standing next to a coworker. I had handed her something. She came over. She's like, yo, you want me to take that for you? Whatever. It was leaking. And I was like, yeah, sure, do your thing. And then she was like, oh, it smells good though. And I'm like, let me see. I didn't smell nothing. I'm like, I don't know. And she was like, oh, that's you. And I was like, oh, yeah, okay. That makes sense. It's me. So that was the first one. She was like, yeah, you smell good. And like, bro, way later in the day, that happened around what, 11? Not even. That happened around 9:30 a.m., 10 o'clock. Later in the day, maybe around 5:30, I had just reapplied a little bit to my wrist area, boom, 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 and then my underarms, boom, boom. Don't ask me why. That's a hot spot. You sweat a lot. It's gonna project off of you. So basically what happened was, I'm dropping off, you know, I'm a mail carrier. I'm dropping off the mail. I'm literally like 10 feet from this lady. I've been left where I was. So I went up there, boom, put the mail in the box. I'm literally walking to the next house. She stopped me. She like, oh, that's you? I'm like, huh? She like, you smell good. I'm like, oh, thank you. I'm surprised you could smell me from over there. She was like, yeah, whatever you got on, it smelled good. And I was like, oh, thank you. And I'm just like, man, that just means I'm working too hard if you smell me all the way over there. But that's how you know this stuff projects. That's how you know it's good. This is like a rich, fresh scent. It's very deep, very rich. It's amazing. Maybe that, I think it has ginger in it. It might shine through. That's probably what hits my nose so well. But anyway, I'm not gonna stay out wrong. This was my Saturday's fragrance. So as you can see, that was the lineup. If y'all like this kind of thing, I would do more of them, let me know. And if y'all want a one-on-one review on any of these fragrances that I just showed y'all, let me know. Other than that, peace.